NFL Week 14. We are 3/4 of the way through the season, entering the final stretch. This is Uffsides. I'm Matt Ufford, joined by fact checker Alex, hello, and sound guy Will. Sunday game with a late kick that's surprisingly intriguing is the Bills at the Broncos. The Bills are 7-5. They actually have a shot to be a 500 team this year. Nay, a playoff team. It could really happen, Bills. I mean, in theory. Have you seen Kyle Orton's headshot for the Bills? Look at this bad boy.
My favorite thing about it is that Buffalo was clearly just like, fuck it, use the Cowboys photo.
Yes. Kyle Orton is fascinating to me. It's like the cousin of the family that you married into, like Trevor. There's 2 warrants out for him, both insurance related. Oh, I guess we should talk about the Broncos, huh? The Broncos laid pipe to the Chiefs last week despite missing Aqib Talib, despite missing Julius Thomas. Here's something exciting. The game is going to feature 5 of the top 10 pass rushers in the NFL, judging by sack numbers. You got Marcel Darius injured but should play. Marcel Darius. Mario Williams, Jury Hughes, Demarcus Ware, and Von Miller
There you go.
are the 5 of the top 10 pass rushers. The line on this game, according to OddsShark, is Broncos by 11.5. That is a big line. Because here's the thing, I can trust Peyton Manning to get rid of the ball in a quick fashion and not make too many mistakes. I'm not sure I can say the same thing about Kyle Orton. I'll take him to cover.
Yep, Bills plus the points.
Bills fans, keep the fires burning. Thursday night football is Cowboys at Bears. Of course, both these teams kind of took a licking on Thanksgiving. The Cowboys got pasted at home by the Eagles. Bears, unsurprisingly, looked like garbage against the Lions. What else you got, Alex?
Cowboys, I want to see them plummet to 8-8, 4th year in a row. They're well on their way.
I don't think that they're going to plummet to 8-8, but I will say that the layout of the NFC, with so many teams that are 7-5, 8-4, struggling to get in, 10-6 might not get you into the playoffs. Both teams are going to look to run the ball, right? Because DeMarco Murray struggled against the Eagles O-line last week. On the same token, Matt Forte only got 5 carries last week, so both teams are going to look to run to
Eagles had 256 yards on the Cowboys. Bears should look to expose that, but you never know.
You would think that they look to expose it, but I don't know, man. The line on this game, according to OddsShark, puts the Cowboys as 3.5-point favorites. I'll take the Bears to cover. Why not?
I like the Bears, definitely.
Will, Cowboys by 3 touchdowns?
They already won the Super Bowl in my book.
Okay.
Well, they tied it.
Game of the week time, a late kickoff on Sunday. My beloved Seattle Seahawks against the Philadelphia Eagles, now sitting pretty for the top spot in the NFC along with the Green Bay Packers. Of course, I want the Seahawks to win every game that they go out there, but like kind of my second favorite team is the Eagles because I love watching Chip Kelly. Here's the thing, like Pete Carroll and Chip Kelly are actually get like excited on the sidelines and seem like happy even if things like don't go perfectly their way. Every other NFL coach looks like a grim, like broken down worker who's like this is the last thing that I have to accomplish before the game ends and I die. The last 2 weeks, the Seahawks defense has allowed 164 yards to the Niners, 204 yards total offense to the Cardinals, 368 yards the last 2 weeks, only 2 field goals allowed over that time. Eagles, on the other hand, are averaging over 400 yards per game, and they're undefeated at home, 6-0. Strength against strength. Arrgh.
This is one of those games I just want like the field to have like Bane blows it up.
Oh, you want Bane to blow it up?
Yeah. Well,
that probably still wouldn't get the Cowboys into the playoffs. Sorry, Will. Ooh, line on this game is a pick'em. I'll be a homer and pick the Seahawks. Whatever, I'm gonna be upset anyway. I am going to be stress drinking and swearing at the television, pretty much regardless of what happens.
well, you do that during Wheel of Fortune, so.
Sure, you know what? Those motherfuckers need to get the guess, and Sajak does not have to put up with that shit. He should not have to put up with that. Sunday Night Football is a treat. The New England Patriots at 9-3 have traveled. They're already in San Diego to face the Chargers, 8-4. Some of the Patriots went to a Los Angeles Clippers game and hung out with Justin Bieber afterwards.
Death sentence.
The last time that a team was photographed with Justin Bieber, the Steelers lost to some garbage team,
The
right?
Jets.
The key to the Chargers' success when they've played well is third down conversions, 9 of 11 last week in Baltimore. Really, what am I talking about though? There's not a game to be played. The Patriots are gonna lose. They hung out with Bieber. If I were myself, wealthy and famous, and say 25, 26 years old, and they're like, hey man, Justin Bieber wants to hang out with you. You're like, oh, really? Tell Justin Bieber to fuck off. The line on this game, according to OddsShark, is the Patriots by 3. I totally would have taken the Patriots yesterday. Bieber, man. I gotta go Chargers. Philip Rivers, do your work, man. What do you say?
Chargers.
Chargers all the way.
Chargers.
Bieber. Monday Night Football is the Falcons at Packers. Two teams both leading their divisions, right? Roddy White, who missed last week, the really nice game from the Falcons last week, and that's the first time I've said that all season, surprising the Cardinals in Atlanta. And that was without Roddy White. He should be back in Lambeau. It's funny how I'm like pretending like the Falcons have a chance. I'm like, oh, the Falcons are going to keep it competitive now. If the Falcons want to hang in this game, they're going to have to get it done on offense. Julio Jones coming off a career game against Patrick Peterson. The Packers don't have anyone at cornerback who's even as good as Patrick Peterson. So, hey, maybe with the addition of Roddy White back in the package, the aerial assault comes into view. So, yeah, maybe the Falcons attack. Falcons are going to get their asses kicked. The line on this game is Packers by 13. I'll take them by 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, if it stays under 2 touchdowns all the way, yeah.
Those are the Week 14 Uffsides NFL picks. If you disagree, that's too bad. There's no comment system anywhere, so yeah, too bad. You can't express your feelings. Nobody's gonna read your comments. They go into a dark hole where no one sees them. Until then, enjoy the games. We'll see you next week.